Okay, now this has been a grown man stretch from the Knicks, and I don't say that lightly. Back-to-back traveling, no Mitchell Robinson, no Deuce. They beat the Kings, and then they turn around and handle the Raptors. And they were both kind of do-or-die situations. Because if you lose to the Kings, then the narratives get even crazier, and you needed to beat the Raptors. And people, especially fans, would have been pissed if they lost to the Raptors. So then they came back and smoked the Portland Trailblazers by 30. They were up 24, let them cut it to 8, but they immediately pushed it back to 30. They have the second spot back in the East. That's cool, but I ain't gonna even lie. It's gonna take a lot more than this to impress me at this point. What I'm watching now, what I've actually been watching, I'm not moved by box scores. I'm watching habits, of course. Y'all heard me say that before. Stuff that translates to the playoffs. Like Josh Hart's 20 points versus the Blazers. Is that translatable to the playoffs? He hit a couple threes. He was forced to. He was a little too hesitant for me, but it can be translatable, but I'm not going to rely on that. Not even rely. I'm just not sure that's going to translate. So yeah, shit like that don't impress me. Not to come at him, but I'm just making an example. It's the way you score, not how many points you score with me. Is the way you score going to translate to the playoffs? That's what I'm looking for. Now let me talk about Kolek. Against Toronto, he had 5 points, 10 assists in 23 minutes. And the points don't even matter. What matters is the pace, the control, the reads, the comfortability, handling pressure. The offense looked organized when he's out there, and this isn't random because we've seen Kolek have games like this, like I said before. His issue is consistency and trust. We've seen him struggle with physical defenses, but he is still kind of a rookie. He didn't play last year, and a player smart like him, I think, would adjust to that physical defense, but I'm not sure if he would be able to do it this year. So the bigger truth is the Knicks need another ball handler badly. Not just a bench scorer, someone who can create advantages, run offense when Brunson sits, or calm the game down when it gets ugly, or just get a team a different look offensively and the opposition a different look. Kolek is flashing an archetype. Even if he's not the long-term answer, he's showing you what type of player this roster is missing. Now, do I want to rely on Tyler Kolek in the playoffs? No, that's not a diss. That's just reality. So then you ask the next question, like, is Jose Alvarado some massive upgrade over him? Honestly, I don't think so. He's better, but not by much. But if they could get like a Scottie Pippen Jr., I'm all for that. That's a guy who actually fits what this team needs. He ain't the perfect because he's not 6'5", but he gives you everything you need off the bench. And Kolek showed that again versus Portland. If you could get someone off the bench who can be consistent, that just takes pressure off of everyone. Who can create consistently for either himself or others? That's what I mean. Now, OG, he looks like he's back. Whatever that little meeting was, it worked. His energy, his intensity, are they on both sides of the ball. And with OG, that's where everything starts. When he's engaged offensively and playing with force, the rest of his game falls into place naturally. That's playoff stuff. He's been showing, trade Mikal, don't trade me, motherfuckers. Cat versus Portland, 14 points, 20 rebounds, a block, 5 for 12 shooting. Honestly, of course, he didn't do much offensively, but his defense was solid, and that's all you need from him right now, and all you can ask for at this point. He doesn't have to be great, just be solid defensively and dominate the glass, bro. Especially with the Klingon, a monster in there, all those rebounds mattered that he got. All of this would be great and perfect if he wasn't making $53 million a max salary. But he's a max player, and we shouldn't have to lower our standards for him, and I'm not going to lower my standards for him. But cool, he didn't fuck this game up. I can say that. Mikal Bridges, man. I already knew he wasn't following up that efficient game he had versus the Raptors. I'm over the ups and downs with this guy. I'm tired of watching the sad puppy face when things go bad. Let me just chill before I get tight. I'll leave it there. Jalen Brunson had 26. He set the tone early. But who pressed me the most this game versus Portland was Kolek and Mohamed Diawara. Diawara is going to be as good as he wants to be. Not a superstar, but very good. His natural talent is real, especially when you remember he just started playing basketball. You can see it. As long as he keeps working, the sky's really the limit. But bottom line, yeah, this has been a good stretch. I'm officially watching playoff habits at this point. And some guys are answering questions while others are creating new ones. They play the Lakers tonight. This should be a W. if they is who they say they is, if they are who people think they are.